Hi, this is the Illinois Shakespeare Festival Artistic Director, John Stark, and I'm with Stephen Young today, and we're talking to him about his selection for our monologue project in the 2020 COVID-19 season of the Illinois Shakespeare Festival. Steve has been with the festival for a few seasons. He did the 1994 and 1995 seasons, and he also performed in 2000 and most recently in 2018. There's one theme that sort of runs through some of that is there's several times you played Falstaff
Absolutely.
in those seasons, and you selected a piece for of Falstaff for your monologue. Would you like to talk about that a little bit about why you selected this piece about honor?
Well, it's from part one of the two parts of Henry IV, and I chose it one because I love the character Falstaff, but secondly, what intrigues me about it is in terms of the writing. It is a very intelligent conversation about an abstract idea. And the abstract idea is about honor, because you can't go down the street and just find some honor or buy it in a store. And I think it's a very intelligent treatment about something that we prize dearly, but none of us can tangibly say what it is.
No, that's very true. And he's sort of you know, questioning God a little bit too there in the beginning of
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
speech. So it's very intriguing. You have had a bit of experience with the gentleman Falstaff. So
Well, the first time I ever got to play it was at ISF, and I got to do part one the first season that I was there, part two the second season, and then recently was back to do Merry Wives. So I've done the triumvirate, if you will.
that's great. Now, one thing that recently we were talking about is that you've done a lot of Shakespeare, and
Yes, I have.
how close are you to doing all the canon, performing
I
the canon?
am 6 shows shy of the canon. Now, in there, I'm also including that I've directed a few. So I've intermixed those. But probably the most popular play that I've never completed is Julius the Caesar. Julius the Caesar. Julius Caesar.
There you go.
That may be why I've never been in it.
Well, he was the Caesar too, so that's good. That's wonderful. Um, well, one thing I wanted to, where are you now, Steve? You are an ISU alum, and I think that's when you were in school, the 94, 95 seasons, correct?
I also did 96. That was the
Oh,
year Cal McLean was the first year I believe he was artistic director.
mhm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I currently live in Dallas, Texas. It's a great city. I live down in the farmers market area. If any alums get back there, please look me up. And not far from Deep Ellum. But I'm a teacher at Texas Women's University. I'm a tenured professor. I work with Dallas Shakespeare. I was going to be at Texas Shakespeare in Kilgore this summer, but like many festivals throughout the country, that one was canceled due to the virus.
Yeah. And your travels also took you to the UK for a number of years, correct?
Yes, we lived there for almost a decade. We went native, rogue, if you will. I loved it there. We had a great time. And of course, you're seeing Shakespeare's birthplace. You're seeing where he traveled. I've actually walked every theatrical site I could possibly find within London, and made many trips to Stratford as well. So it was a great time being there. I highly recommend it.
That's great. Well, you've had all these seasons, 5 seasons with the Shakespeare Festival. Can you pull up a favorite moment from those seasons of an ISF memory?
Ironically, it's one that I'm not a part of. You
Okay.
know, it was during the Tempest. And in this particular production, I believe Dave Quartermeyer was Prospero, and this was in the 90s. And
Mhm.
when he did the We Are Such Things as Dreams Are Made of speech, I would go out every night into the VOM and watch that. And I remember there was an orb in the middle of the stage that lit up, and it would turn over, and you're seeing the universe or the earth. And then your eye would travel up to the trees, and the moon, looked almost like it's caught in the branches of the trees. And he would do that speech. He did a beautiful job with it. But the lighting, the set, everything at that moment. And I would always feel like I'm part of a continuum. that for that moment for me, Shakespeare was in that space, you know, and part of a wonderful story that still continues on. That's my favorite moment.
That's great. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing at Ewing, and that was in the old theater. You are one of the
Absolutely.
performers that performed in the old space, and you were in the 2000 season, which was the
Right,
first
right.
season.
Yes, I was at the tail end and the very beginning.
That's great. Well, there is no better place to watch Shakespeare than Ewing Theater, in my estimation. It's a great place to
It is a wonderful space. It really is. It's comfortable, easy to hear, and the audience, I think, feels like they're part of the action. It's a wonderful space. It really is.
Great. Do you have any final thoughts, Steve?
Well, I'm going to say this about all Shakespeare theaters, and especially ISF. Next year, come out, support them. Everybody's going to need their help, and let's keep this great thing alive and going forward.
Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for joining us, ISF patrons and fans.
Thank you, John.